Now, Saturday night, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens, a 9.5-point favorite, a 43.5-point total. That is a fat spread for a playoff game. That's a fat spread for a playoff game between two division foes.
Yeah, that's why I am taking the Steelers to keep it close. I do think the Ravens will win this. But the injury with Zay Flowers made me like this pick even more. But it's just so many points, and it's kind of disrespectful to Pittsburgh where, I even heard there's a chance of snow, so I even like it more then. But I don't know. I think this one's low scoring. Ultimately, like Baltimore's offense just will have too much firepower that they won't get the win or that they will get the win. Um, but I kind of see it being like 17-14, like, maybe comes down to a Justin Tucker field goal at the end where Lamar has a good drive. But, I could see the Steelers being up even in the fourth quarter and giving those Ravens fans a little bit of a scare. But ultimately, I do have the Ravens winning. I will be in a 10 dance at the tailgate, rocking my Steelers shit. Big Ed, shout out to you for hooking me up with some Steelers
Let's
merch.
go.
So I don't know what we're gonna do for that. Maybe I'll just, give someone the phone and be like, yo, we're gonna live stream for 20, 30 minutes and just walk around the tailgate and, you know, maybe mess with some people or have some, I might not even have to do it. People might just be like, yo, fuck you, bro. And we'll go from there. Um, but we'll see how that one goes. But that Ed definitely hooked me up with some Steelers merch. So, you know, I just can't take the upset though. I can't.
Nah, you can't take the upset, dude. This just screams Mike Tomlin special. Come on. And look, the Steelers are coming in here riding a 4-game losing streak. Yuck. And they just played Baltimore in week 16, so 3 weeks ago, at Baltimore, and Baltimore beat them 34-17. Now the Steelers are
But they didn't have
reeling.
George. I believe they didn't have George Pickens in that game, and I know he had a dud of a game last week, but I believe they did not have George Pickens, so that obviously is massive for the offense.
It is, but was it massive last week?
No, but I mean, do we know
He's
if
their
he was
number one receiver, though. I got
100%?
it. I
You
got it.
know,
Hey, I understand. All right. But I don't think George Pickens making up for 17 points in that game. So that's why I'm going to take.
clip it, bro. After he goes for 8 for 202 and they win.
That's why I'm going to take Baltimore to cover the 9.5. Even if it's snowing, I don't care because Najee Harris is not nearly the back that Derrick Henry is. Najee Harris will struggle against this Baltimore front, where Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, I know that Steelers front is good, but their defense has been pretty bad the last 4 to 8 weeks, man. It just has been. They've been letting up a ton of points. I don't have the same faith in the Steelers defense as I had in the past. I think Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson could run all over him, even if it's in the snow. Lamar will carve him up in the air when he needs to, even if he only has to throw the ball 15, 18 times. Doesn't matter. Baltimore's going to win here. Russell Wilson is really, really going to struggle. And I think this will be Russell Wilson's last game as a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Wow, that's bold. That's bold.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be their future.
Well, you could argue he come back for another year. They made the playoffs, but no, I'm not going to make that argument. I think Russell Wilson's out the door, and they have to make a decision on Justin Fields, who I hope is a New York Giant. But beside the point, let's move on.